Hi everybody, this is Bobbi from Crabby Cakes, or you might know me from my personal blog, Rock Girl. This video will be posted on YouTube and both of the blogs. And I just wanted to do a really quick tutorial today, just because I'm into recycling and seeing things for what I can craft with. And so I had an empty coffee can, and I decided that I wanted to make a pencil holder, pen holder that kind of goes with my craft room. So I am just going to kind of walk you through this real quick. This is not probably anything new. It's just the way I go about doing things. So just wanted to kind of share. So the first thing I want to do is measure. I'm not going to be putting a lip or anything around the coffee can lid area. I'm going to leave that blank. Most likely my pens will be covering that. But I'm measuring from the top to the bottom, which is 4.5. So I'm going to cut my base, which is going to be black. And I'm using a 12 by 12. So this is actually a piece of scrap, but I'm going to cut it so that it's going to be 4.5 wide. And then I really, really love this paper that I have. And again, it's just for my scrap paper that I'm using. I don't know if you can see that, but it's also like raised. It's really cool paper. So I want to give like a 1/2 inch on each side. So I'm going to cut this paper down to 3.5 inches. Again, it's 12 inches long. So that it'll go all the way around the circumference of my coffee can. I'm going to use my ATG gun. With these bigger projects, I like to use my wider one. I don't know if you can see my one. I have my another one back here that has the thinner tape on it, the 1/4 inch tape. But for this purpose, I'm going to use the nice thick one. And I'm simply going to center my piece down the middle. If you're really particular, you could sit there and measure all the way across, but I just kind of like to visually just do it. And that's pretty good. Not perfect, but it'll do. Then what I'm going to do is I suggest you getting either a glass, a cup. I have a pillar candle that I haven't used yet. And wrapping your paper around it so that all the tape can readjust to being in a circle. Also, it kind of breaks the fibers in the paper so that it'll be easier and it'll actually lay much nicer on your coffee can. Otherwise, you might get little gaps and pills on them. It just won't lay nice in general if you don't round it out somehow. So just breaking the little fibers a little bit to give it a contour works wonders. I've done this a couple of times on other things, and I always get little puckers if I don't kind of move my paper around. So this coffee can has a nice little edge at the back of it, so I'm going to use that as my center back line for my paper, and I'm simply going to wrap it around slowly. I'm sorry if I'm a little nasally. I have a cold, so Chicago weather. Spring hasn't come yet apparently, so we're still dealing with some very cold weather. And I'm just going to press down really kind of tightly and firmly on the back corner. I don't know if you can see that. But that's going to be my back, and this is going to be my front. So what I'm going to do is I want to add just a little bit of texture in the middle, and my ribbon is a little too small. There we go. Take some ribbon, and I'm just going to tie it around the cylinder, just to add a little frou-frou. It's really nothing more. You don't have to do anything. Of course, you make up your own and put your personal touches on it. There we go. My little scissors. One of the things that we would love to see is what you create with your leftovers. Christine and I love seeing other people's creations. We've learned so much from seeing other people's work and being inspired by them. So we are hoping that we're going to inspire you in some way. Some maybe not this time around, but maybe next time. I have a tutorial that'll be coming out probably next week on paper flowers and how I make them. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right way or that there's not other ways of doing them. It's just the way I personally do them. I like to look to do and create crafts that are fast and pretty easy but give a nice impact. So this is my coffee cup. That's going to hold all of my pencils and pens, so it's going to be easily accessible. And I will post a final picture because I think I'm going to put a little embellishment right here just to jazz it up. I just have to find the right piece for it. And then I will post it. And we look forward to hearing all your comments. And if you have pictures to share with us, please do. We'd really enjoy it. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye.